Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Gist with Julie. Okay, this is where we give updates, everything that has to do with Nollywood actors and actresses. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you. Please feel relaxed and comfortable as we gist about today's gist. Well, it is no longer news that we lost Pope and other crew members that went for shoot of a movie named The Other Side of Life. It's quite unfortunate that this incident happened. We greatly lost a great talent, Nigerian and the whole world. Hollywood for some time now, for some months now, has lost some important legends that everyone is weeping and asking what is really going on in the Nollywood. Well, all I have to say is that nothing actually, life truly happens. You understand? Life happens. No one can know where, when, or he or she will be taken. Anyways, I want to really emphasize, I never wanted to gist a very long gist about this very one, but I want to bring to our notice one or two things that we should really bear in mind, and even the Nollywood itself, you understand, Nollywood itself should take precaution as to little things that we don't take important. Well, this is a kind of advice to the Nollywood. I know everybody wants to make money. If you watch Nollywood for 2 years now, everybody has turned producers. Hope we know. Everybody is now a producer. Everybody is now producing, whether you have the equipment or not. Everybody is now producers because of what YouTube have made it possible for them to thrive. It's a very good one. It's a very good one, and it is not wrong for anyone to make money. After all, everybody is hustling, but there are things we should put in place, especially when it has to do with the lives of people, the lives of human beings, not just in the Nollywood, but that's why I'm gisting about it, but in the world generally. This incident happened on Wednesday, and it happened that they needed to have some scenes on riverine area around in Anambra State, and the lady in question, that is the producer, didn't make every possible provisions for life jackets, and this is where we all are condemning her. And then it happened that Pope, according to those who survived, that Pope was skeptical about the journey itself right from the beginning, and then he was like, he's not really okay with this whole riverine area, but since it is a job that they had to pay him, he had to venture into it. And it happened that he, even before he went on that journey, he prayed for safe journey on his handle. As he prayed for safe journey on his handle, then they went. And according to news or rumors that we heard, that adequate provision, not just about the life jackets, in terms of food, in terms of welfare and other things, were not provided for this cast and crew, and even the actors and actresses in question. And so many of them were really angry at the producer herself, that things that ought to have been provided, or that is usually being provided by other producers, is lacking in this very one. But because of the love they have for her, they had to endure everything. So on that very fateful day, Pope had to say that he was feeling somehow, that he needed to go, and other people said as well, also said they wanted to go. So they eventually went, but people were saying that what happened was one of them were ringing a bell in the riverine area, which was not supposed to be, because it was not on around that very day. The sea, the belief they have about sea and the things in it, that it is a taboo for you to ring a bell on that very fateful day on the river. So it will happen that the river goddess, or whatever it is called, is not happy, and that was what really caused the havoc. But we got to know that two boats collided, and they were on a high speed. And apart from the fact that they were high speed, they were singing and shouting, and they were enjoying the road, the cruise. Apart from that, many complained about life jackets, including Pope. He said how is it that he is embarking on this journey without life jacket? But he no said it, and it was only the producer that had life jacket. And after that, the two boats collided and they fell in. And before they could get these people, they searched and searched, and it was hours before they could see them. And when they eventually got them out of the river, many of them had died. Pope was still shaking, and they quickly rushed him to the mortuary. It was mortuary attendant who discovered that he was moving, and while they moved him from the mortuary, instead of moving straight to the hospital, they went straight to the riverine area with Junior Pope, saying they wanted to go and appease the gods of the river. And they went, they even pierced his eye with needle. Why on earth would a human being do such a thing when you saw that your fellow human who is struggling and grasping for life was there shaking? And the thing that ought to have come is CPR. You ought to have try to help water get out of his mouth through CPR, or all those kind of things, that by pressing the stomach and trying to make some water go out of him, or possibly rush him to the hospital. Instead of rushing him to the hospital, you came all the way from you came all the way from the mortuary back to the riverine area just to appease God. Who does such? And by the time they could take him to the hospital, he was already confirmed death. And this is very painful because, and again, we also learned that many people, when these things were happening, instead of helping, they were lying lifeless on the ground, and people were busy using their phones for content creation. I wouldn't do this. It is very wrong. Instead of are you even the one that is videoing at that very moment with your phones, instead of screaming on how to get this man to the hospital? Of course, he can't help himself at that moment. They were busy videoing him just for them to upload on the internet. How much is content creation more valuable now than human lives? I felt really bad when I heard this gist, when I heard the real story. You understand? It is very, very wrong. And this is bringing us to everybody. In case this is happening, this is now the new trend. Any calamity happening to someone, instead of rescuing or helping the person with video, even accident scene, instead of helping them to the hospital, what we do is to use our videos to video, which is very bad. And I'm bringing this to us to bring back our human conscience. Anything that happens to human, forget about the content, forget about videoing. Let us save humans first, because it could be you. You understand? It could be me. What if it was me? What if it was you? So life is more important than content creation. So this is going out to everyone, going out to the Nollywood. Please, when you're embarking on such journey like this, make adequate provisions for your members' safety first, even safety in workplaces. There are agencies that foresees the safety of members, and when they come to your workplace and sees that safety the measures and tools are not available, you could be sealed, your company can be sealed. So they go around checking the safety measures that you have put in place to see to it that your members are in good hands. The welfare of your people are in good, even at home, not just working places, at home too. We should make sure safety is first. Remove things that are dangerous in our homes and everything. And then when life eventually happens against someone, we should not in any way use it for content creation. Let us go save life first, then we can come and narrate about what really happened. You understand? So this is going out to every one of us. I never wanted to gist this, but I really wanted to bring this to our notice, that human conscience should come out. We should be human. Let the human feelings in us come out alive again. You understand? And then we learned that he's a very good father to his wife and children. He was a very good husband. He was a very good father. He never played with his wife and children. He needed to see, when I went through his social media, I saw how playful he was, how good and jovial. Even when on set, he was always jovial with his colleague, playing around and everything. And news had it that he had even acted movie with Sonia Uche, unknown to us. We recently got to know about this, Shades of Love, and it was really, really touchy, because a lot of actors and actresses came and they wrote their heartfelt condolences on IG. And we, to Sonia Uche fans page, we did our own as well. Sonia Uche did her, not much words was said from Sonia Uche, because she's not a person with so much words. She dropped a heart emoji, broken heart emoji, and a crying emoji, and we were all there to support. And then Actors Guild of Nigeria has come out to condemn the incident that happened, and what they did was to ban every acting of movies around rivers for the time moment. And then they also issued that adequate measures should also put in place for any movies that needs to be acted. Our producers should make efforts in making sure that their members are well protected around against accidents, fire, or any other accidents while shooting. So we, Gist with Julie, we condole with the Nigeria Nollywood Actors Guild of Nigeria. We console Nigerians, and we console the world at large, because we have lost a talent. May this kind of evil not happen to us again. So Nollywood and the world in general, we should learn from this mistake, because it is a very big mistake. We should learn from it and make measures that would avoid such incidents from happening again. Well, this is all I wanted to gist. If you have any other thing to contribute as regards to this very one, please let us hear you on the comment section. Thank you.